the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there, you guys! Welcome to Batman Campbell 12 YouTube channel, place for all your comic book anime reviews. Here's my review for Attack on Titan, the final season, episode number 7. This was a really great episode of Attack on Titan, one that I really thoroughly enjoyed quite a bit. I did not review the last episode of Attack on Titan, which had all the CGI in it, and there was that whole controversy about the CGI inside Attack on Titan that was kind of a disappointing part of the whole series. I'll be talking about that too much, but I will say that I do agree to some degree that CGI is kind of noticeable. I watched this on my television set, and I could definitely tell that they were using CGI, but it wasn't like terrible CGI though. I didn't think it looked horrible, but I definitely could see like a version of it that looked cool. Actually, I think the Warhammer Titan definitely looked cool, like the way that worked. But I definitely think Eren Titan could have been rendered a little bit better. I know they made CGI there like near the last million. They were like really putting like the fun punch onto that Titan, like in when right before the episode came out, like they were really working hard on that episode, and I'm sure Mappa did their best with that. But this episode tonight really looks a little bit cleaner, and that is mostly because I actually learned this recently that when you make mistakes on your CGI models, you can like darken it out, and by the whole space being dark, they were able to like shadow out all the parts that were mistaken to better render it into the show better. That it worked really well for them in this episode. So, and it really added to the hype in this episode when the action was going on. And we're going to see Levi flying around, cutting down the Beast Titan and other Titans as well. When we get to see the scene between Eren's Titan and the Jaw Titan, like really going at it against each other, just battling it out, like that was a really powerful moment, and Mappa did a really good job animating that and making that work within the story. Like, just a really good job with that Mappa. Mappa really killed it. Even if they were under the time crunch, even with all the other issues they were having, they really killed that episode and really showed that, hey, Mappa can put out a really good Attack on Titan fight when it comes down, when it is necessary to have a big action sequence. And I really dug it. I really dug it a lot. So yeah, getting into some other plot points in the episode, we get to see Onakapon get introduced in this episode, which was really great. We get to see, Eren finally kill the Warhammer Titan, and the way he does that by using the Nutcracker technique and hitting the head and stuff against each other, and the blood going into his mouth, and he going like that. Like that was really good. That was really well done by Mappa. They did a really good job with that big action set piece. I was screaming throughout a lot of it because it was so awesome and so much hype was going on throughout. I really enjoyed it. And at the very end, where we get to see the voice acting for the Japanese voices are really good in this show. When Gabby and Thor and we get Ryder help us, Ryder help us, and them screaming it out like the way the voices work and the way like the emotion came through at that moment. Before you guys see Ryder just coming out the very end, the shot of Ryder's armor Titan. That was really cool, and it was really awesome to see. Like, I really enjoyed Attack on the final season. Like, it really was good. It was so lit. I adored it. I absolutely adored Attack on the final season. Episode number 7. Just a great episode. Really fun. So, everyone else on Attack on Titan, the final season, episode number 7. Let us comment about Attack on Titan episode number 7. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.